Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's Chris and Gia back again with you guys. So y'all are here because we were talking about the three stages of the lost art of responsibility, right? So let's get right into it. The first stage is described as the stage that a baby would have, where they're saying I'm totally dependent on you, right? That means they can't do anything for themselves and they don't hold themselves responsible for anything, right? They need you to do everything for them. Two, adolescent stage, right? Where they're saying, I want to be independent of you. In other words, leave me alone. I want to do my own thing. I'm only concerned with the needs and desires that are my own. And I'm only responsible for that and that alone. And then there's three, the adult stage, where you can depend on me, right? I'm here to help you and do things that are within my reach to help you. Now, how many of us know people who are 30, 40, 50 plus that are still in stages one and two? Right? Right? They've not crossed over to the adult stage, right? Because according to Jim Rohn, responsibility is the highest form of human maturity. Because you have to reach that third stage where you're truly an adult is when you reach that third stage. Right? You're not an adult until you reach it. That's why age really has anything to do with it. You and I both can see 30, 40, 50-year-olds who have not yet taken responsibility and accountability for their lives. I've seen an 18-year-old woman, a 19-year-old who owns her own business and who is running and killing it because she has absolute responsibility. She's focused on, you can depend on me. She tells her team, you can depend on me. That's why she's so successful. But she's 19. Oh, age has nothing to do with it. You know, LeBron James is one of my favorite people in the world because under the age of 30, this guy has been through some of the rigors of mental assault that you can think of. You know, he went from having his team and failing to win the finals several times in Cleveland and back-to-back years, right? Who could he have blamed? He could have blamed everybody and everyone for that fail, but he didn't do that. That's why I have the utmost respect for LeBron James, right? Not so much for his talent and his physical capabilities, no, because his willingness to accept responsibility and accountability for his team and for his actions. He knew that during the season that he was going to be a team thing, but when it came down to the crunch, the last seconds, who needed to have the ball in his hands? Him. He said, if it's going to be, it's up to me. If things are going to get better, I have to get better. For things to change, I have to change. He understood that and improved his game and made it happen for Cleveland just recently. I'm so proud. I'm so happy for him because he made no excuses and he blamed nobody for when things went wrong. How many of us are blaming others for the things that are going wrong in our lives? Like my relationship, who are you blaming for that? Who are you blaming that your business is not where you want it to be? Who are you blaming because your health is not where you would like it to be? Who are you making? What excuses are you making for your financial status where it is right now? Right? Ladies and gentlemen, it's talking about responsibility and accountability. There's a reason why it's a lost art because most people aren't doing it. Churchill says that the price for greatness is responsibility. And it's a high price for some people, but it's not really that high. It means taking accountability and responsibility for everything around you. Brian Tracy says that resolve today to blame nobody and no one for what's going on in your life. That you will take 100% accountability and responsibility for every single thing that happens to you. You will criticize no one and you will be responsible for what's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, I think those guys are super successful. If they're saying that, they must know something, right? They must know something. So hope you guys found value in it, right? The key point here, the summary is ascend yourself to the third stage, the final stage of adulthood, where you can depend on me and be responsible for everything around you and take accountability. So if you found value, find me on my website at chrisandgia.com. Put your name and email address in, and I'll be sure to send you my free bonus report on 7 easy ways to force you to save more money every month, even if you don't like to. So until then, guys, be blessed and stay hungry.